Hello everyone. Look at that, look at that. Look at that. Whee! Okay, what happens is if you have a very sudden change in velocity because of a very strong acceleration for whatever reason, you may kind of clip into the 24th dimension, and if you respawn after that, you are in no clip mode. Yay, no clip mode. So you don't really need to hack or whatever to do that. It can actually happen to normal people like you and me. It will happen more often if you have an ejector seat and you get Tesla, for example, or if you have a lot of thrusters on your craft in general, and they work against the hobbies and you hit an object or whatever. So the moment that you have a very fast change in velocity, you may just, this. Yeah. By the way, my name is Gotcha, and I'm going to show you a few lovely bugs which are on the list and which are still not fixed. And this is such a strange bug. Yeah. That happens again in a second. Right, I'm going to show the intro first. Show the intro! Emotions, gameplay, video editing. What? Gotcha! So yeah, here it happens again. Here it happens again. Whee! Sometimes after that happens, you are actually unable to spawn again, which will happen now. So you self-destruct and now have a look at the timer. It should say click any button to respawn. Yeah, well now the button just disappeared. Do for flip's sake now. Yeah, well, that happens. Okay, that was bug number 1. Let's have a look at bug number 2, which actually happens quite often in games and is rather interesting. This one is about spotting. Have a look when exactly I press my Q button and for how long. The problem here is the game actually, when you press your Q button too long, it takes the input for the whole duration, and if you move your crosshair or your enemy is moving while you're still holding down the Q button, you spot, but then you release the button when you're looking somewhere else, and therefore you miss your spot. So you may want to have a look at my spot cooldown as well. There, I spotted that guy, however I held my Q button a bit too long, and that is what happens. Just don't open your inventory as long as the not enough CPU is flashing, otherwise it's gonna get stuck. However, the moment it flashes a gun, you get rid of it. But yeah, just don't use your Q button while it's flashing, or it's gonna be stuck. It's not really that important. I thought I'd gonna show it to you anyway. Oh, now that I'm here, when I press Alt F4, it asks me, do you want to exit the game? If you say cancel, however, you are already disconnected. So now you could just keep on building for 2 hours, it's not going to be safe. You will only notice about the bug if you try to go into practice mode, or if you want to change garage, nothing will happen. And at the moment where you see that, yes, all of your progress is lost now. Let's have a look at another bug. Just in case you wonder why helicopters are sometimes so high up, by the way, you may want to have a look at my altimeter, and this is shown at twice the speed. Well, normal means I can't get above the 1800 feet mark. I just, 1600 whatever. Oh, I don't care. So yeah, I just keep on holding space and nothing really happens. I just can't get any higher. However, I'm so light that the recoil will catapult me higher. So if I just keep on shooting downwards, which, well, is quite the usual behavior for a plasma helicopter, but just keep on shooting downwards. Oh, well, there is a ceiling. I don't know if you ever saw it in a normal game. There is now a ceiling, and I can, the moment I'm up here, I can just move around like normal, because helicopter blades, unlike wings, do actually still provide lift when you're up there. They can't really get you any higher, but if you're up there already, they just are like, oh, whatever, it's not my job. You just stay up there. So yeah, if you want to travel along at the ceiling, go ahead, do it. By the way, I'm a bit stupid. I'm still showing my key, so now you can't see the map. Whatever. Oh, next block. That one's boring. It's only about the placement of Tier 9 hover blades with Tier 8 Tesla blades. So yeah, you can see it there. The tier 9 can be placed on the top but not on the bottom. Tier 10 cannot be placed at all, and tier 8 can be placed wherever you want it. Oh great, that's already the next one. As you can see, tier 10 tank tracks only, give you forward propulsion in the middle of the track, so the rear end and the front end of those tank tracks is not really helpful. It's only about the middle part. You see that at the moment my right track actually is on the ground, the middle part of the track is on the ground, it works. You don't have that problem with smaller tank tracks. It's more about the tier 10, tier 9 and tier 8. Those, really have problem. It should be tier 8 right now. Same problem here with the tier 8. I'm trying to go forward, however the middle part is not touching the ground, only the middle part is giving you propulsion. So yeah, you can actually get stuck, although the only part of your bot that is touching the ground are your tank tracks. Oh, there's another interesting one, by the way. If you are holding a tank track while you enter practice mode, when you go back it will be turned by 90 degrees, which looks rather funny. However, it's not really useful in game. Oh, next book. Another boring one. If you play the electric plate like that, you can't move it back to where it was. It's a bit strange. I'm trying to move it here. I just can't get it there. Oh, whatever. The last video pretty much speaks for itself. Helium and glass are bigger than other armor cubes. It's not a mirroring problem. It's really the cube the problem here. I hope you liked the video. I hope you got most of the information, although I know I've got the accent, I'm speaking too fast or whatever. If you like that, just tell me that you liked it or don't. And I can make another one. I don't. Yeah, well, if you enjoyed it, just tell me, and I'll make another one. I'm not good with the whole YouTube stuff, so any feedback is highly appreciated. Yeah, that's mainly it now. That guy is Kano? I don't know. Oh, did I show you the ritual? Yeah, there's a lovely ritual in the code left. If you draw a pentagram on the ground, you see I've got 242 brown prisms right now. If you use white and brown cubes to draw a pentagram on the ground, then you place your whatever cube you want to multiply by 10 on the ground there, and then you change garage, load the garage, go back to your original garage, open the inventory, and then you will have a tenfold. I think you're going to do it now. Well, no, of course it doesn't really work. It's just an error. It's an interface error. Sometimes the inventory doesn't show you the correct number. Haha, I've been fooling you. Germans are so funny. Okay, that's it for today. Have a nice day, and oh yeah, whatever.